This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for taking the time today to watch this video in our series related to the NACE Career Readiness Competencies. We are fortunate today to be joined by representatives from ACM Services, and we're excited to learn more from you today and about you today. So I will jump in right with my first question, which is, can you please introduce yourselves, your roles, and your organization, more about ACM?
So Daniel, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Kyle Neubauer. I am first and foremost proud to contribute to today's session as an alum of McDaniel, class of 2000. And I am the Chief Operating Officer. I've been with ACM 21 years since graduating from McDaniel. And ACM Services is a full service environmental and demolition contractor. We provide our service lines in government, commercial, and residential settings in the Mid-Atlantic region, specifically metropolitan DC. And with me today is Justin Turgel, our residential division manager, and very excited to be with you today.
Thanks for having us today, Daniel.
Thank you both for joining. And Kyle, welcome back, Daniel. My next question is, which career readiness competency are you going to be discussing today, and how does NACE define that competency?
So today we're presenting on critical thinking, and that is defined as identifying and respond to needs based upon an understanding of situational context and logical analysis of relevant information.
Thank you, Kyle. This next question, Justin, coming over to you. How does this competency and some of the sample behaviors that NACE introduces, how do those show up in the work that you do every day at ACM?
Sure. So critical thinking is one of the most important and I would say talked about topics that we have in every single position within our company, from who's answering the phone to who's managing projects to our field crew that's on site doing our work. Oftentimes we're brought into projects for some type of planned renovation, demolition, but oftentimes we're also brought in where it is unplanned and it's more of an urgent response. So we predominantly do environmental services with asbestos abatement, lead paint removal, mold remediation, demolition services. I mean, there's so many environmental services that we offer. When you're remodeling a kitchen, they may find asbestos, and now there's our involvements to come in. That happens in the residential side, on the commercial side. Oftentimes we are coming in through responding after a water damage, a fire damage, some type of structural issue. And every situation is different, very similar, but also very different. So we are constantly thinking about, what do we know from what we know, but also what may we expect, what may we find that we don't expect to find once we start performing our work. And every successful project, the common denominator there is critical thinking.
Thank you. Yes, thinking on your feet, getting all those details. Absolutely. I'm curious to know, what can students do while they're in college, while they're here at McDaniel, to develop in this competency and be ready to work at places like ACM or otherwise?
It's a great question. I think there's a lot of things. I think every day there's opportunities for critical thinking. If they're in any type of athletic program, I'm a previous football player, so we know what it's like when we pull up to the goal line, we're ready to run the ball, but we see how the defense looks and we're making that audible because we think one of our receivers is going to be open. We're going to throw it now instead of run it. I think that's one of the great things about being the age where you are in college and you're now getting ready to start your professional career is every day there's multiple examples of critical thinking, and in every situation there's that opportunity.
Wonderful. Thank you both so much for sharing your insight today in this specific sector. And I really appreciate you diving into critical thinking and making that relatable for our students, regardless of the career path that they choose. So
Sure.
Thank you both so much and look forward to partnering with you in the future.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Good luck to everyone at McDaniel, especially the juniors and seniors that are looking to apply degrees and career opportunities. Good luck.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Daniel.